What's good? Y'all better come on. We having conversations. I mean, deep conversations. Tonight, we're talking about cake. For real. We're talking about cake and how dropping 30 pounds, how dropping 40 pounds is like making a cake. I mean, I know you're probably like, Coach, what you talking about? Oh, I'm about to show it to you. I'm about to show it to you because I'm about to bring this thing together. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, make sure you share. Make sure if you're on the book, the bookity book, the face to the bookity book, make sure you put 5 in the comments to check your DMs. I'm giving away my 5-minute abs workout. How about that? If you're on the U to the Tizoo, put 5 in the comments or wait until after the broadcast is over, put 5 in the comments, and I'm going to swoop on in. I'm also going to put it in the description section. Also, what's up, Wakame? Got my girl T in the building. What's up, Gorge? I just finished beating down T in my Douglasville group. Everybody's looking awesome. Everybody's looking amazing. But tonight, I want to talk about dropping your next 30. Tonight, I want to talk about how you can get snatched, how you can get Kenyified quickly, because that's what we do. We lose it quickly. We do it naturally. There's no side effects in my program but looking good. Boom! And shutting down rooms. That's the only side effects to my stuff. It's all natural. Trust me. You ain't got to worry about nothing five years down the line. I promise you. Now, can I have permission to step on your toes? Put the shoe emoji if I have permission, because I got to ask for permission. Also, shout out to Yolanda Spivey. Tonight's podcast was inspired by a conversation I had with Yolanda Spivey. Now, let's talk about it. So, with that being said, had a conversation with Yolanda last week. Keep in mind, Yolanda has lost 125 pounds on this here program. Looks absolutely awesome. But she was like, Coach, I didn't lose any weight this week, and she was kind of bummed about it. So, I asked some questions. I asked some good questions. Question 1, did you knock out all your missions on the private page? No, I didn't do all of it. Okay. Did you get your steps in? Did you knock out your steps in your miles? Oh, no, I didn't do as much as I did last week. But you know what, though? I was clean on my eating. I was like, oh, okay, that's good. So you essentially did a third of the program last week, and you wonder why you didn't lose any weight. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, what if you were to make a cake with nothing but flour and nothing else? How good would that taste? She was like, that wouldn't taste too good. I'm like, have you ever just put flour in your face and just, you ain't never seen nobody say, you know what, I got obese because I ate flour all by itself. I kind of patted it together all by itself, and I made myself a cake with it, and I was just enjoying myself. You ain't never heard nobody say that, right? Like, ever? Okay. And what I told her was essentially that's what you did. And that's why you didn't lose no weight, because you did a third of what you were supposed to do. And I said, for every great thing that you've put in your mouth, there have been ingredients. Okay? Every great recipe requires you to follow. It requires you to put in the right ingredients. If you don't put in the right ingredients, if you don't put a smidge of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it's not going to taste good. It's the same thing with weight loss. It's the same thing with your life. You got to put all the ingredients in there. Yes, that means you have to go to the gym from time to time. Yeah, that means you're going to have to step up your game with your cardio. And yeah, that means You're going to have to stop eating at a certain time. Yeah, you're going to have to stop doing all that because, again, those are the ingredients to a banging body. Again, I build banging bodies, so I know how to build one. I built plenty. So when I give you the recipe to do so, you got to follow it. You got to follow every single detail, even if you think it's small, even if you think it's minor. Sometimes it's the small details that make everything just pop. You got to pay attention to details. Okay. So that being said, she understood and she was like, you know what? That cake thing you said was good because I got it. Now, here's your life homework. Here's your life homework. Do what's required. And I'm not just talking about with losing weight, I'm talking about with life. Do what's required. Pay attention to details. Execute your plan. I tell folks all the time, weight loss and life, they're the same thing. if you have an objective, you have to have a plan. You have to have a strategy. You have to have it. This is how I'm going to get it done. Again, weight loss and life is the same thing. And again, you have to have a strategy and you have to be willing to execute that strategy every single day. Because when you do it every single day, guess what? You get closer to your goals. You get closer to your dreams. You get closer to your aspirations when you just show up daily, even when you don't feel like it. Again, you got to work on your ingredients daily. Put a little pinch here, put a little smidge here. You got something good. But again, I'm gonna need for you to cook that thing up every single day. Not every other day. Not once a week, not once every 2 weeks. Now, baby, I'm gonna need for you to stay in the kitchen, just cooking every single day. And I'm not just talking about cooking food. I'm talking about cooking when it comes to life. I want people to say, "Watch her cook." Just leave her alone. Don't bother her. Let her cook, because that's what spring is all about. That's what I'm expecting from you for the summer. I'm expecting you to cook, to just show up and just show out. So if you agree to show up and show out daily, to cook daily, to intentionally cook daily, because again, that aroma, that aroma gonna draw in the right people. It's gonna draw. Let me go back. That aroma is gonna draw in the right person. How about that? Let me say that better. How about that? So love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Again, put 5 in the comments. Check your DMs to get my 5-minute abs workout. If you're on the YouTube, the tuber, wait until this broadcast is over. I love doing live streams. So wait until the broadcast is over. Put 5 in the comments or check the description section and you'll see the 5-minute abs. That's going to put you on my email list. I always have cool stuff on my email because, again, I like going deeper and I like just helping, just blessing, just renewing. And again, life is about helping you get to your next level, helping you get to your next level, helping you get to your next level, her. And that's what it's all about. And I'm personally going to escort you to your her. Again, I coach you in every area in your life, from the rooter to the tutor, from your mind to your behind. Again, I train superstars. And I'm going to help you look like one too. I'm going to become your unfair advantage. And again, we're going to have you snatched in every area, every facet of your life. Every area of your life will look attractive. That's the goal. That's why we show up. That's why we show out. And we do it intentionally. How about that? So love y'all. Have a great evening. Love y'all. Be good. I'm gone. Night, night, y'all.